This is your idea. You put a new image here. Look. So you're here on this frequency, and your goal is what? On that frequency. And you want to go there. How do you want to go there? How? So the first step is that you have to want it. Want is the prerequisite for making a decision. If you don't want anything, can you make a decision? Of course not, okay? Now, so first of all, you have to want it, and after that, you have to make a decision here. You have to make a decision. What kind of decision you should make, okay? You have to make a very committed decision. If you really want to go there, you have to make a committed decision. What is the meaning of committed decision? Look, sometimes we make a decision and we change it. It means we are very indecisive, you know? If I make a decision, just to make a decision, and then if somebody says, come on, man, it's bad, you don't have to do this, then at that time I can change my decision. But here I said you have to make a committed decision. So what is a committed decision? A committed decision means you say, I want to get it, whatever it takes, no matter what. That's called a committed decision, okay? So you have to make a committed decision that you want to get what you really want. First, actually, the first step is to find out what we really want. Most of us, and most of you and me, you know, all of us, not most of us, okay? We don't know what we really, really want in life. Now, do you know what you really want in life? Now, actually, no. Here, if you really, really want something, you know, then the problem is that we don't really, really, really want something. We want something because others want us to be like that. We want something because of others, not because of what we really want, okay? Now, so how can you find your true beings? How can you find your true passions? Now, are you interested in anything, or were you interested in anything when you were in grade 11, 12, 13? Means, were you reading or doing something, or were you thinking of or dreaming of anything? Or nowadays, for example, are you dreaming of anything? Yeah. What you really want or not want? Now, here, if you're really thinking of something, or visualizing, or dreaming, or watching about it, or reading about it, that might be your passion. Now, here, listen up. If you make a decision here, you know, if you make a decision, do not let money enter it and change it. You know, most of us make a decision based on the money. If you say I want to do something, and then you say, no, I don't have the money, I think I cannot do it. So if you make a decision, make a very committed decision that you say, I want to do it no matter what. You don't have to just make a decision if somebody says something and you change your mind. You don't have to give up, you don't have to stop, you don't have to change your mind, you know? So your decision should be committed. You should make an irrevocable, committed decision that nobody can change it. You know, successful people actually, they make decisions very fast and they change them very slowly. But unsuccessful people, they make a decision. If somebody says something, they stop it and change it. They go on to another thing, make a decision, and then change it again, another decision. Can we be successful like that? And listen up, and the other thing is, most of us make a decision because of money, because of situations, because of people, because of your father. You know, so if you ask people, what do you want to become? You say, I want to become a doctor. Why do you want to become a doctor? Because you don't really want it, you just say it. Now, what should we do, guys? Okay, what should you do? You have to find what you really want. You have to think and ask questions. What do I really want? You know, ask it every day. Now, you have to make a committed decision that you really want to go there. Now, if you want to go there, you want to get that goal. You know, you want to get that goal. You're on this frequency. How can you get on that frequency? First of all, as I said, make a decision to go there. And if your decision is very committed, then if your decision is very committed, it means you are very stubborn. You say, I don't want to change it, okay? I don't want to give up. You say, even if I get killed, I will get it. Now, so first of all, you want something here. If you make a committed decision, it becomes a what? Desire. Desire is very important, okay? Now, want is in your conscious mind. Let me say it again. What is want? Want is in our conscious mind. Where is the desire? Desire is in our what? Subconscious mind. If you want something, listen up, you do not get what you want. You cannot get what you want. Why? Because it's a conscious thing. What do you want? I want $1 million. Can you get it? No. What do you want? She says, I want a big house. She doesn't get it. So if your want becomes an obsession, do you know obsession? Yeah. Obsession means you think about it day and night. If your want becomes a desire, desire is here in your subconscious mind. It means you think about it, you write about it, you dream about it, you search about it. That becomes a desire. If desire means you really, really, really want it. For example, if you really, really want to buy, for example, you really need something now today, you really want to buy a coat today. Okay, it becomes a desire. And then you go and search, and you go up and down, search all the markets, and you finally find it. Yes? You get it. That's a desire. Let me say it again. You cannot get what you want. You can also get what you desire. So want is the prerequisite for decision. You make a committed decision, it becomes a what? Desire. If you make up your mind, it means you say, I should really, really do this. It becomes a what? Desire. When it becomes a desire, you look for people, you look for this one, you look for that one, until you find some ways. And the ways will come, and you will find the ways. So what do we say that? This is a desire. So first of all, you want it, then you make a decision, then it becomes a what? Desire. So if it becomes a desire, yeah, you get emotionally involved with it. You add emotions to it. Add emotions means whether you feel bad or you feel good. So what happens? Then if you make it a desire, your body shows vibrations. Now here you have to act. Act? Take action, okay? You have to take action. So when you take action, what happens? The universe will what? React. It's because of action, reaction that you have a what? Result. The universe bounce off. Bounce off? Bounce, if you take a ball and you hit it to the wall, what happens? It bounces to you. Bouncing the ball like this. Now, this is you want to go there. So if you want to go there, first you should really want it. Not just you say, I want it, if it doesn't happen, that's okay. Should not be like that. Now here, so you have to know the difference between whether you should be really dependent, you really want it. Look, dependency is different from desire. You should really want it, but you should let go of the how. Most of us say that I want it, but how can I get it? The how belongs to God. If you say how, it means you are interfering the laws of the nature. In Persian we say the Khuda shirka war de. The how does not belong to you. The how belongs to the what? Universe. You just want it. Let go of the how. Don't say how can I get it. You just tell me, for example, how can I get a house? Then I will do it. So if you bring the how, the universe does not work. The universe gets angry. Let go of the how, okay? Now listen up. This is your frequency. Your goal is on this frequency. So you have to get on that frequency. So you have to become one with your goal. You have to enter into the spirit of your goal. I have some pictures. Unfortunately, we don't have. Just pray now that we have a power. We have power. Then I will turn it on. Let me say, look, your goal has a frequency. You are thinking, or now you also have a what? Frequency. Now here, for example, I want to call Rahima. Look, she has a phone number. I have a phone number. Look. So if I want to call her, and then what should I do? I have to dial her phone number. When I dial her phone number, what happens? Then we become one. It means we got on the same frequency. Then we talk to each other. So if I talk to her, can I talk to you guys? You guys, can I talk to you? No. So here, now I have to become one with the goal. Your goal has this frequency. You are on this frequency. What should you do? Now, you can first make a decision, and then you have to visualize. Visualize? Visualize means make a mental film, movie. Make a film. Imagine or visualize that you have already achieved your goal. If I say you have to enter into the spirit of it, it means that you have to think that you have already achieved it. You have to think that you are that person that you want to become. Your goal could be anything. Look, your goal could be money, your goal could be house, your goal could be, for example, you want to become a singer, you want to become an actor, you want to become a famous person, a politician, whoever. Or let's say your goal is a house. Huh? You are here, you don't have any house, your house is very small, yes? Then you want to have a very good house, beautiful house. So you are on this frequency, your house is on what? The other frequency. So everything has frequency, everything is energy. Or maybe, for example, you want to be an actor. Look, let's say you want to be a singer. Huh? So now you are not a singer, but you want to become a singer. That's your goal. Now, becoming a singer, you have to find out, for example, how a singer behaves, how a singer acts, or how a singer lives. You have to find it out. Write it down first. You say, write down, for example, look at the singers, how they live, what kind of house they have, okay? Then write down the qualities that they have. Then after that, make a mental film. Film. Film? You watch a film, yes? Film is, you can also watch a film here. You have to rehearse, you have to do mental rehearse. What is mental rehearse? Tamrin zihni. You don't have to do it, you don't have to rehearse physically, you have to rehearse what? Mentally. So what is a mental rehearse? Listen up. A mental rehearse, you have to make a mental film, a mental picture of that person. And that person is your future you. You are here. Your future is there, it means that's your goal. Your future is on another level, another frequency, but you are on this what? Frequency. So what should you do? Find how that person thinks, your future you. Or maybe let's say a singer, how a singer thinks, how a singer behaves, how a singer, whatever he or she does. Write them down in a paper. Then you have to embody those qualities or install those qualities and make a film. You should be the director of the film and you should also be the actor of the film or actress. Yes? Okay. Now you make a film. Close your eyes. Watch your film. Now, if you watch your film, you should be the star of the film. You should not be the extras. You know extras? Yes. You have to think of some famous person, and that famous, you have to think of a person who is your boss, and then you think of the boss, and you are following what he says. You should be the actor or the actress or the star of the film. But the problem is that most of us are extras in our own films. That's the bad thing, okay? When you imagine, because imagination is the most marvelous, miraculous thing that the humans have ever understood. That's the power of imagination. Everybody talks about it. Einstein talked about it. But the problem is that we never use this faculty. We have 6 faculties that actually differ us from what? Animal kingdoms. What is the difference between humans and animals? Faculties. One of the faculties is what? Imagination. The other faculty is intuition, decision, memory. These are the faculties. So I talk about one of the faculties. The faculty of imagination is here. It's the place where our thoughts are. Now, so make a mental rehearsal, make a mental film of yourselves. Please do it. In Persian we say khiyal palau. Khiyal palau, isn't it? Do you do it or not? Yes. Do not listen up, do not actually lose the track of these things. The problem is that you do it for 1 month and after that you will leave it again. That's a bad, So you don't have to do that. Do it every day. Watch your film every day before sleeping, in the morning. If you think about it, if you visualize it, it means you are obsessed with it. Now it's a desire. Then after that, if you make it a desire, actually, I will talk about it later. In desire, you have to take some actions. If you don't take actions, the law of attraction doesn't work. Law of attraction itself says attraction, okay? Action. Now, so get into the spirit of it. It means how that person lives. How that person lives. Maybe that person is very abundant. That person has a lot of money, a good life. Make a mental picture and live it. Close your eyes and watch your film. If you watch your film, what happens? Your mind does not know the difference, subconscious mind, whether it's real, or you're just deceiving it. Deceive your subconscious mind. How can you deceive it? By imagining, visualizing. You have to visualize that you have already achieved what you really want in your life. Could be your goals. It's called mental rehearsal. A lot of research has been done on this one. The scientists actually did research. They asked some people, groups of people. One group was asked, both of them groups actually, they did not know how to play piano. So they were asked for 3 months. So one of them, for example, one group was taken to a room and they were really taught how to play piano every day for 2 hours for 3 months. They were being taught in the class. They had a teacher, piano. You know piano, yes? Yeah. The other group was taken in another room every day in a research center actually for 3 months, 2 hours every day. And they were asked to close their eyes every day, make a mental film, make a mental picture to watch they are playing. 2 hours every day for 3 months. After 3 months, these groups were compared. You know what happened after that? The result was very surprising. That those people who only imagined, closed their eyes for 3 months every day for 2 hours, they really felt, imagined, visualized, they did mental rehearse. They learned piano exactly the same way as these people who learned physically, and they learned that. They did not even touch the piano. They were asked to imagine themselves playing the piano, and they did it. So after that, they were playing very well. Look at people who are very successful. Look at the people who are on the top. Before they go to the scene, before they go to the public, they really do mental rehearsal. They use their imagination. Most of the politicians, football players, Ronaldo, Messi. Ronaldo, actually, these people know that this law. They know it and they do it. Yes, Ronaldo always says, "I am the best." Who is the best player? I am the best player. It's because he thinks of himself as the best player every day. He plays here first, then these things will change to the physical reality. What do you see yourself? What is your self-image? What is your mental rehearsal? Do you put anything? No. Listen up, I am 99.9999999% sure that you are not even thinking.
You're thinking?
Not say 99%, it's 100% I'm sure that you are not thinking. No, thinking is not thinking about food or drinking these things, okay?
No.
Thinking means visualizing. You don't do it, trust me, I have never seen people do it. We lose track of being who we are. So what should we do? What should you do? Your mind is your garden. My mind is my garden. What should I put here? If I want to plant something, it means I have to plant good things. How can I plant good things? By putting a good picture. By thinking, Now, look, your garden, if you don't put anything, if you plant anything in the garden, what happens? Sorry, if you don't plant anything in the garden, what happens? For example, you're a gardener, Bourbon, okay? You have a big garden. If you don't plant anything in the garden, what happens? The weeds grow. Wheat. Unwanted plants grow in your garden, and you don't want them. And your garden will be very ugly. A bad place, yes? Your mind is like that. We have to plant good things. If you don't plant good seeds, you will never have good things. So you don't have to say that I just want to plant, for example, the seeds of apple, and then I should have the... You cannot have poison if you plant apple, yes? Yes? Yeah. So if you plant negative, can you have positive? If you plant positive things, can you have negative things? No. Positive, negative. You plant apple, you get apple. That's the result. Huh? If you plant, for example, poisoned, you will also get what? Poison. In the same case, look, in the garden. Here, if I plant flower here, I get flowers. But on the other side, beside the flower, if I plant poisoned, I will also get what? Poisoned. Does the garden ask why you planted poison here? Does it ask? No. Your mind is your garden. Look. Your mind doesn't ask. Look here. If I say mind, your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't ask why you give me negative news or why you give me positive news. It always what? Accepts it. If you plant poison here, you get poisoned. If you plant flower here, you get what? Flower. Whatever you plant, that's the result. So here, you can plant anything. That's why I said it doesn't know the difference and it cannot reject. It always accepts. Now, get on the frequency. So if you get on the frequency of your goal, or if you get on the frequency, or if you get on the spirit of your goal. If I say spirit, it means you get on the personality of your goal. It means you should really make that personality in your mind, repeat it over and over. It will become your personality in real life. Then your personality creates your present reality. It's a bit hard. Let me say it again. Look. How can we change our personality? Yes? First of all, you think of something, yes? Then you do it. Then you repeat it. It becomes your what? Habit. Your habit is your what? Personality. You make the personality first. Then your personality creates your personal what? Reality. Your personality creates the result. It says if you do what you have always done, you will get what you have always what? Gotten. Now, if you get on the spirit of your goal, you have to fake it. We have a law. It's called the law of assumption. You know, qanuni farziyat. What is the law of assumption? You assume, presume. You fake it till you make it. If you fake it, it means if you imagine that you already are that person. What happens? Okay, people say that do not have to just show it. You know, don't fake it. Okay, you have to fake it. How do you fake it? If you fake it, if you're grateful, if you're thankful before the event has already occurred, it means it happens in your mind first before it happens in your physical reality. So let me say it in a simple way. You get on the frequency of your goal. You come here in your imagination. Here, look, you're here. You come here in your what? Imagination. So now you are here in this frequency. Your goal is on what? That frequency. What you think on this level is different. Now, for example, now here your behavior is different than, or your thinking, your method, your behavior is different from Ariana Said's thinking. Isn't it different? 100% different. She's on another level. She's on another frequency. But we are on different frequency. We have to accept that this is a reality. She knows a lot of things. She knows something. She's successful. Don't talk about personality, whether she's good or bad. She's very successful. People if you name Oriana Said, everybody starts laughing. Huh? She's successful, trust me, okay? Some other people who are successful. Look, she's on different frequency, but we are on this frequency. How do? You have to imagine being better than Oriana Said. Here, in your mind, look, you have to hold it in your mind, hold it in your imagination before you hold it in your hands. If you hold it in your imagination, you can hold it in your hands. You can have it in your hands. Look, you have to go here. You have to go on that frequency. Like the frequency that you call somebody, you know? You call someone, you get on the frequency. Same number, same frequency, yes? You call it and then you talk to each other. When I talk to her, I cannot talk to Sadaf or Guli or talk to you guys. Same frequency. So what should I do here? Get on the frequency. Your goal could be anybody, a singer, has a different thinking, different frequency, different personality, different life. Find the personality of your goal. It means that person that you want to be, what kind of personality he or she has. Write it down, how she thinks, how she feels, how she behaves in the real life. Then be that person in your imagination. Live that as that person in your imagination. Close your eyes, how that person thinks, how that person feels, where that person goes. Huh? So you have